Hi. Um, yeah, I had a very eventful weekend last weekend. Uh, on Friday, I stayed in and did homework with Brandon, and then we watched American Horror Story at like 1 in the morning. That was fun. Do any of you watch American Horror Story? Because that show is the shit. It's so good. Like, and oh, I decided that one of the characters from that show, she has like long blonde hair, like mine. It's kind of like darkish blonde, and she's adorable, and I love all her outfits. So I decided that I'm gonna try to like mimic some of her outfits. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I don't know when, but that's gonna happen. And she wears a lot of hats, so I need to get like hats, like really wide brimmed hats. Anyway, then on Saturday I went to the Brooklyn Museum of Art with my friend Bianca, and that was super fun. I've been meaning to go to museums like for a really long time, and that one was awesome. And oh, there was this like fashion exhibit going on when we went of Jean Paul Cartier, Gautier, that's what it was, and it was really cool. I don't think I posted any pictures of it because it was really dark in there, but it was like overwhelming, all the outfits and shit. But anyway, so that was cool. You should look him up because he's really awesome. And then on Sunday, and then Saturday night, I was gonna go back to Brooklyn to this thing called the Brooklyn Night Bazaar, which is like, it's like a market, but they also have like live music and food apparently, and it's really awesome. And it's indoors, which was a plus because it's getting colder. And I was gonna go to that with Amanda and my friend Amanda, and yeah. So then Amanda didn't end up going, but I was gonna go with my friend Amanda. There's so many Amandas. Okay. Wait. What are you doing?
I'm cleaning. What kind of day?
I was gonna go with my friend Amanda, and then we went to the subway, and the L train like just was not running. And we were like, we thought maybe it was just like not going to that station that we were at. So we went to a different station, and it like wasn't running. Like, we're such idiots. Of course it wasn't just that station, but whatever. So we were like, oh well, fuck that, can't go. So we went to Sahara City, which is the hookah place that I always go to. Yeah. So that was fun. And then I don't remember what I did Sunday. And then this week, I didn't do my food delivery thing on Tuesday because the guy I normally do it with was at the Kanye concert, and the other guy just like didn't show up. And so the leader of the club like texted me, and she was like, "Hey, you're gonna be doing this alone this week, so maybe like try to find a friend or something." And I did not feel like going, and none of my people wanted to go with me, obviously. So I just like told them I couldn't do it. But it wasn't a big deal. She was just like, oh, whatever. And I was like, okay. Obviously, this is very important, but whatever. So then that happened Tuesday, and I had like a huge 7-page paper that I was writing, and that was due Thursday, so I finished that. I had a midterm on Monday, which was calc, and it was really hard, and I'm not really sure how I did on it. Yeah. And so, okay, so then Thursday is when all hell broke loose, because a Thursday was supposed to be this event thing that my cohort leaders had planned for the like 15 people that actually like worked on the Give a Spit project. I think I mentioned it before, but so what we were gonna do is go to Shake Shack, which is like Steak and Shake times 10, and then we're going to go to a comedy show. And so we all met outside of the Stern building, and I got there, and I realized that I didn't have my ID or my keys. I had left them in my room because I had like switched all my stuff to another bag, and I just like forgot to put my keys and my ID in my bag, which is dumb because like obviously I can't keep it back in my room, but we were also going to take an NYU bus to get to Shake Shack, which like requires your ID. So, I, like, started going back to my room, and then I realized, I was like, how am I going to get in the room because I don't have my keys? I'm an idiot. So I called Anya, and she was, like, out doing something, so she didn't pick up or whatever. So I went back, and then I was like, okay, well, fuck. And then they were just, like, Oh, we'll just like try to get on the bus anyway. Like you'll make it. It's fine. Just like flash some other ID and they won't notice. So we get on the bus or we get to the bus station and like I like stand in like the middle of like this huge group of people and I'm walking and I like flash the back of my like state ID and then I just keep walking and the bus driver was like ID, like yelling down the aisle, but I just like kept walking, and then the guy behind me who was in our group was just like, oh, and he like showed her his ID because he like pretended she was talking to him or whatever. So we just kept walking and it was fine. Everyone got on, and I was like, whew, close one. Nope. The bus driver comes marching up the aisle, and she's like, hey, miss, I need to see your ID. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I'm already on. Rude. And then, of course, I didn't have it, so I was like, I don't have it with me right now. And she's like, you need to leave. Get off the bus. And I was like, well, fuck. So I had to get off, and everyone else took the bus, and then one of my cohort leaders, like, took the subway with me, and it was, like, embarrassing and awful, and, like, whatever. But at least, you know, I spent some quality time with Justin. I mean, he's nice, so that was good. And then we went to Shake Shack, and Shake Shack is really good. Oh my god, their shakes are amazing, and their burgers are amazing. And it's really adorable. I took a picture of it, but you won't be able to see it, and I'll explain why. But it's like in the middle of a park, and it's surrounded by buildings, and then there's like lights, and it's a little garden area. It's really pretty. We went to the one in Madison Square Park.
Yeah.
It's so pretty. Yeah. That's by your school?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. You
Oh my
walk
gosh.
like the other direction and you'll hit the disgusting high school.
It's by Anya's school, apparently. Yeah, so we went there, and it was really good, and we're eating and stuff. And then we get up and start walking towards the comedy show, and I realized that I left my phone at Shake Shack. So I was like, oh, what an idiot. So, of course, I was already like, I don't know. It was just already a bad situation because I had already left my keys and my ID in my room. And then I had to make friend Amanda and Justin, the cohort leader, go back to Shake Shack with me to check for my phone when the comedy show was like already starting, and I had already created like a ruckus, whatever. And so we went back, and of course it's not there. Of course the Shake Shack people don't know where it is. And so basically we called it a bunch of times and it was turned off, even though it was like fully charged when I was there. So obviously someone stole it, and like I don't have a phone, basically. So that was just awesome. And then it was really strange because we went back to the comedy show, and it's like, you know when you're in a really bad mood, like the last thing you want to do is like, or you feel like you've been really irresponsible and like just having a shitty day. Why would you want to be at a comedy show? Like, that's like the weirdest situation to be in. So then like I immediately went to the comedy show because I was like, well, I guess there's nothing I can do. We might as well go back. And like, it was really funny, so I'm like cracking up, but I was like really annoyed about my phone. It's just like a weird situation, so that was weird. So anyway, that was Thursday, and then yesterday, Anya and I went to Amanda's birthday dinner, which was at this really fancy Chinese restaurant, and it was really good, and that was fun. But so yeah, that was my week, and I think my dad's sending me a phone. So I'll probably have a phone eventually, but for now, I can still get texts and stuff because I'm like carrying my computer around and I have iMessage on my computer. But otherwise, if you don't have iMessage, just Facebook chat me. Yep. Don't leave your phone at restaurants in New York City because it will get stolen. Okay, well, have a good week, and I'll see you guys. Oh, you guys are all gonna see each other. Yeah. Take videos of that and stuff, and pictures, and send me stuff. And yeah. Happy almost Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Anya says happy Thanksgiving. And I will see you soon. 3 weeks. Yay! Okay, bye.